take a shit.
Nice.
That's
We
awesome.
just started recording.
Yep. So that was yep. Yep. And
Ooh,
you know what?
wee.
And you know what? We're starting right from here.
Yep.
I told you we was gonna get your ass. No, this is where we're starting. This is where we're starting.
Please cut that out.
Fucking John Witherspoon over here.
Ooh wee.
Don't go in there about 35, 45 minutes. Yeah. No, I'm leaving it.
No.
Yeah.
Ooh wee.
Oh my god.
Man, maybe should have picked a different time to do them. Do your business.
Smell some poop.
Well, this one does.
Then what
This
does
one
that
does.
make you?
I'm leaving it. I'm not even going to do the click. We're here. We're ready to go. My name is Marco Dupa. Big shitter alert over here.
Major dumps.
And with me, as always, the great and powerful Adam Obesius Rodriguez.
What is up, Brewskis?
Tonight's brew is from a classic, Lagunitas. It's their Shugga.
Shugga.
Shugga, how you get so fine. Right?
Yeah.
Or like, shit. Sorry, I forgot the name of the song. But Obi's going to have a little bit more about that after the break. I'm sure it's called Sugar.
Just gonna say that.
What's on tap for tonight? So we're just going to kind of, shoot the shit a little bit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
We got some trailer trash. We got some sneak previews that we got to see that we didn't get to talk about last week.
Yeah.
Even though we saw the movie last week, we went and saw Avatar, Water and Ash.
Fire and Ash.
Fire and Ash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who can say?
And Robert still hasn't seen it.
We're waiting on you.
So we can't talk about it yet.
Yeah.
But what we can do is talk about some of the sneak previews and trailers that we saw
Yep.
before the Avatar movie.
Yes.
What else we got?
Well, we also have the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
A little award season fun
Yeah.
that we like to dig into.
little start of the year award season fun.
Yeah. Yep.
And fun there was.
Indeed.
So let's just get right into the show. And we'll kind of see where we go from here. This is episode 482 of the One Beer In podcast.
Lost to be found by someone to save you when you're down. Yes, I'm bored when it's bright out. So bored when it's bright out. 4 to 5 a.m. takes me to a place where I fit in.
That's how they're drinking them. It's taking them down from off the wall,
Passing them around.
and then they reduce by numbers. I don't know. Let's look it up. Why 99?
Why 99 bottles of beer on the wall?
Oh, here we go. I knew it was going to be.
The origin. Yes. Please explain.
This is the AI overview.
Yep.
99 bottles of beer on the wall is a traditional American folk song with no single known author,
Cool. Thanks for nothing.
evolving from earlier counting songs like the British 10 Green Bottles and appearing in college songbooks by the late 19th century with versions featuring 99 beer bottles, popular by the early 20th century for long trips. Its repetitive, seemingly endless format made it perfect for road trip. Okay. You don't give me nothing.
That explains nothing.
Nothing.
Thank you. AI.
In essence, is a cultural phenomenon that grew from a simple counting game into an iconic, seemingly endless song of American road trips.
Okay.
Okay, I guess it
Cool.
just,
It just is what it is.
it just became.
Okay.
Well, let's drink these bottles of beer on the wall.
Good enough for me. Cheers.
Woof.
Yeah. Whew.
Well, Obi, you want to tell the people a little bit more about what we're drinking tonight?
I would love to. There is an extended read that I've realized, not on the bottle itself, but actually on the six-pack packaging. And it goes as follows. Lagunitas Sweet Release Shugga Original Recipe. Take a little miscommunication, a lot of ingenuity. And what you get is a curious mistake resulting in it should be N, unexpected new beer style. We're using the original Happy Accident recipe, brewed with all the brown sugar our vats can handle, but surprisingly, not sweet. Thanks to the magic of science. What's left is a rich, caramelly flavor and finish that'll stick around until someone realizes this was all a clerical error.
Did they say it's not sweet and then say that it tastes like caramel?
Yeah.
Okay. I can tell you what, it's basically 10%.
Yeah, it's 9.9% ABV.
Yeah, I was at ABC the other day, and unfortunately...
As was I.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's like a shit ton of really nice high ABV beers now.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine them sticking around until October.
No, and I think what happened is they released them during the holiday season and winter. And that's why we always miss them in October.
Yeah.
Because they're not out yet.
Yeah.
So we may want to stock up now and just save them for the year.
Yeah.
As much as Sherry will hate that there's beer in the fridge for an entire year. Yeah.
It's all right.
It's okay. It's all right.
I mean, I can hold on to them. I have a extra fridge in the garage.
Oh.
Actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Well then.
So just in case,
Okay.
because I don't know. I can't remember where it even fucking came from, but
Don't ask questions.
no, I won't.
It's fine.
I won't.
It's fine.
Actually, I think it was Brad's, honestly, and he just left it.
Shh. He doesn't have to
Yeah,
know.
just edit that part out.
Yeah.
All right, trailer trash.
Trail trash.
We talked a little bit about the Doomsday trailers,
Yeah.
teasers, I guess.
Yeah, they're
'Cause
teasers.
I think the only one that was out at the time was the Steve Rogers one.
Yeah.
Spoilers if you haven't watched any of these trailers yet. They're spoiling the shit out of who's gonna be in the movie, which I can only assume is one of two things. They're not confident enough in the movie to just sell itself, so they're spoiling it so that we at least. It's like when there's a big time return in wrestling, and they just put it on the marquee because they need people to watch it and show up.
Yeah.
They just rather get butts in seats than the idea of like having a cultural moment.
It's like even more obvious shit globbo or effect or whatever
Yeah.
for Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's like, remember these things that you loved?
Yeah, just
Come
like
on back, baby.
a
We're
bunch
back.
of side characters and B characters and I mean, I just can't imagine anyone giving a fuck about like Thor's kid.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Or the fact that Steve Rogers had a kid.
They care because there were I mean, some of these aren't this, but there were so many plot holes and storylines they just let go.
Yeah.
This specifically this turn of MCU movies and the one before, that there's just so much left that hasn't been touched in the past like 5 years.
Yeah.
So I imagine this is them like trying to hurry up and like catch up with themselves and be like, okay, everything's wrapped up,
Right.
and we can continue in this new way.
Oh, you mean what they
forward.
should have done 2 phases ago?
Yeah.
They thought they just were so overconfident they were just gonna like blow right past all this shit, and now they realize that they can't, so they're coming back and fixing it.
Yeah. It was
A la
the,
Steve Rogers,
Right.
replacing the. Well, do you think that they're gonna pull? They're definitely gonna have RDJ pull double duty, right?
Absolutely.
He's definitely making a cameo as Tony Stark.
He's going to be Tony Stark at some point, for sure. Which again is something that we talked about after the snap.
Yeah.
Right. It's like we respected that happened, but even within the next movie, they reversed a lot of that.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like, okay, like we kind of knew that was going to happen because there's no way a major blockbuster superhero movie like that would actually kill off all these characters.
Yeah.
And to be fair, narratively, it wouldn't really work very well. It'd be shocking, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't really work. But we knew that they were coming back.
Yeah, what's funny is after Infinity War, like Endgame, when they end Endgame and bring everybody back except for like a couple of key characters. I mean, part of the reason that movie is such a triumph and such like a cultural touchstone is because it was like, oh, okay, well, they're actually going to commit to killing off a couple of like key characters and like sticking with it.
Fan favorites. It was, I think the reason why that worked, why it worked, that it was kind of cheap that these characters were gone and they came back, is because there ended up being real stakes at the end of it. There were sacrifices made. Right. And, Tony sacrifices himself. He was like the pillar of the MCU at that point.
You don't have to kill all of these characters. You just take a couple of them.
Right. Big ones.
Yeah.
And then, Steve Rogers gets his just desserts, and it just disappears.
I think that's a bad thing. I don't know if
can you have good just desserts?
I don't think you can.
What if his desserts are good though?
Let's look it up.
Can just desserts be good? I just feel like just desserts can be good if what you're getting is what you deserve, and you deserve something good. Is that not good? He got what he deserved. That can be negative, or that can be positive, right?
I don't know. Just even the way that you're saying it makes it sound. There's like a tone to it.
He got what was coming to him.
Yeah,
a happy life with his wife.
Let's see.
Wow, we're really looking up the etymology of a lot of phrases here.
This is one of my favorite things. This is okay. I'm going to Merriam-Webster is just the. I want the origin. The Wiktionary.
The Wiktionary.
Wait, did I spell it wrong? Is it 2 S's? No. It's not 2 S's in dessert, right?
In dessert, yes.
Am I dumb?
Dessert has 2, desert has 1.
Yeah, but then it's like, did you mean?
Because it's not a commonplace word nowadays, I think, for what it actually means.
Okay, well, according to this AI overview, it
word.
says it signifies getting what one rightly earns, whether good or bad.
Desserts can be good.
Desserts.
The bakery, Just Desserts, UK.
Huh. All right. Anyway.
Yes.
Tony got his Just Desserts.
He did. I'm glad we got there.
So yeah, no, and that's why it worked in those movies. And then they spent the next like 10 years, just tripping over their own feet to try to get back to that place. And now it just kind of feels like they have accepted the fact that they have to kind of do a full massive reset that they didn't do post Endgame.
Right.
Because
they were scared to.
Yeah. And so they were like, well, it's gonna be Spider-Man now. And then they didn't really commit to that.
And he has a Iron Man suit for a movie.
Well, and I think it's really funny that their whole thing was now Spider-Man's gonna lead these phases.
Yeah.
And it was like when
Oh, you mean the character you only like half own?
Exactly. That's
cool.
Exactly what I was gonna get to.
Got it.
The fact of the matter is Spider-Man is probably the most popular Marvel character.
Yeah.
And the Tom Holland movies did really well.
Mm-hmm.
And it all makes sense to have him anchor these movies going forward. He's a young man, Tom Holland, the actor.
Young man.
And there's enough time. He still looks youthful enough to just be in a bunch of these movies.
Yeah.
But they couldn't do it. They couldn't use the character enough.
Yeah. And then they put Spider-Man in a very weird place at the end of the third movie.
Exactly.
So.
And now we're here with the fourth one, and you're like, they're gonna have to rewrite history again.
Yeah.
It's a really strange place to be.
Very weird. Very
All
weird.
that to say, here we are with these Doomsday trailers. Well, teasers. They're like character teasers.
Yeah.
We used to have to wait till the end of a movie. We still live in a society. We used to live in a society where we had to wait until the post-credit scene to know who was going to be in the next movie. And now we just get...
It was a toss-up if they actually did show up.
Right. And now we get character teasers. So we talked about the Steve Rogers one.
Sure.
There's,
he has a baby.
Yeah. And he's back. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Which let me pause there real quick, because what I was getting at with the cheapness, the sort of cheapness and hollowness of those characters being like fake dead between what's it called, an Endgame, Infinity War and Endgame, I feel like is not being paid off again here, because especially Steve Rogers had like the happy ending of all these characters, and I felt like we left that character in a great place to be like, that's it. Yeah. Goodbye. You never need to see him again. Yeah. And now that we're pulling him back into action, it's like, what are we gonna do?
He 1,000,000% should not be coming back.
It's horrible. It cheapens the entire thing, and I really don't know how they will do this without making it like we're doing it again. Yeah. And he's back in peril, and now he has a kid, and how's that gonna work? Yeah. And if they do the thing where it's like, oh, it's not the real Steve Rogers, it's a different universe Steve Rogers, like, shut up with that. I don't want that. Yeah. Get out of here. Yeah. So I don't know. I just get the feeling that they were kind of dipping their toe into this multiverse, like bringing characters back thing with the
Deadpool movie.
No, well, yes, but also Madness.
Multiverse
of Madness. It started with that. Yeah, and then went into the Deadpool movie, which people played as a joke, but was also like people really liked.
It was setting up a real thing.
Yeah, an actual plot point.
Yeah. So you can laugh and take it as a joke if you wanna, but the fact of the matter is, this is what the universe is going to look like for the next couple movies.
Loki, the TV show, gave them a device that allows them to play with multiverses in that way. But yeah, so I just wanted to say I do not like the fact that Steve Rogers is back.
Yeah. I mean, people always say in Marvel comic books that no one ever really dies. Sure. And you just have to expect that a character is going to come back at some point. And I think people are being very short-sighted about the fact that comic books can do these one-off things, these Earth 101s or 151s or blah, 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 right? Movies, I mean, like, obviously Marvel movies and comic book movies are in a class of their own, and they kind of live in this thing beyond cinema at this point.
Yeah. They're like a cultural staple.
Yeah. But I just kind of feel like it's really lazy to just be like, well, that's what they do in the comic books. That was supposed to be the difference.
And not only that, but that is one of the worst impulses that comic book writers have ever had.
Right. And it's been a huge criticism, so why would you accept it?
Yeah, why would you celebrate that?
But anyway, let's talk about the actual trailers themselves.
Okay. So yeah. Original Cap is back.
Yeah.
With a baby. Thor chopping a tree.
He's back with a baby.
He's got a baby.
He's got a toddler. Yeah. I think that's his actual kid.
Huh.
I believe that's his actual daughter.
Okay.
Which is kind of cute.
Yeah. Yeah. Nepotism.
Yeah, but he shaved his head again, so he's got that nice like crispy fade.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Looking ripped.
Looking very Infinity War. I don't know if there's a point. I mean, it's very clearly set after all the events because he has his daughter.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Then we have the one that probably made the biggest buzz, which is the X-Men trailer.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're
getting OG Cyclops.
Yes, actually doing his beam.
Mm-hmm. And wearing the actual X-Men like OG
suit.
Yeah.
James Marsden, by the way.
Yeah.
Of course. Patrick Stewart is back, and Ian McKellen's back.
Yep.
So
we're just gonna keep wheeling them out.
I mean, literally. I have mixed feelings about this one. Specifically. I should say the Thor one didn't move me one way or the other. I was like, okay, yeah, it's fine. He's one of those characters that's like, I can take or leave, at this point. I enjoyed the movies for the most part.
Yeah.
But yeah. So the X-Men one, I'm much more attached to as a franchise because we obviously haven't seen these characters in a full-fledged movie as themselves other than Wolverine in a very long time.
Yeah.
So that's exciting on one hand. On the other hand, I think we can leave Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen alone.
Yeah.
I don't want them to have to keep doing this.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're going to kill him again.
Right? Exactly. Like, what are we going to do here?
I think those two... Well, I know that Professor X has died at least 3 times with his own movies and now his introduction into the MCU.
Yeah.
Because he died at the hands of Wanda.
Right.
He died in the 3rd one. And then he dies in Logan.
Yep.
So he's died 3 times.
Yeah.
That I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And they're just going to wheel him out in this one. He's going to die again. I think, here's my theory.
Okay.
You ready for this? I think all of this is a smokescreen. I think I think a lot of these characters are going to eat it. And I think that's what they're setting up, that Doctor Doom is going to be such a formidable force.
Yeah.
That all of these people are going to come back into these movies and he's just going to fucking just...
I think if you're right, there will be riots.
Well, okay, so here's my other theory.
Okay.
Not theory. This is my other belief, I guess.
Okay.
My other... Okay.
We're getting into faith now. Okay.
All right. Let me rephrase.
Yeah.
My hot take.
Okay.
I think that, and the first part of this is not going to be that much of a hot take. I think the second part is a little hot.
Okay.
I think that the MCU has jumped the shark at a point that
certainly
not just like it's clear, but I think it. I think it is at a detrimental. I think it is at such a detrimental point that the second part of this is. I don't think that these movies are redeemable any longer. And I don't know if there's a situation in which they can make any of this. It's definitely not going to touch the peak of the original like Avengers saga.
Yeah.
Because we've just moved on as a country and as a culture.
Sure.
But I think at this point, I don't know if like... I mean, we talked about superhero fatigue. We had a whole thing about that. And I had my little rant about if you just make good movies, people will come to the theater. Sometimes though, man, I think about that. I think about that rant.
Yeah.
And I think like, I don't know, maybe I was wrong. I don't know if even if you make a good, because Thunderbolts was a good movie.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four was a good movie. So I'm told. I still haven't watched it.
I haven't seen either.
But it didn't move the needle. And they both underperformed at the box office to a point that people were going, yeah, these are great movies. I don't know why people are not going to see them.
There's a stink on them.
I think that is a stink that can't be washed off.
Yeah.
I think we're at that point now. We're like, how many more of these are we going to do? I don't think it's just superhero fatigue. I just don't think that there's enough meat left on the bone anymore.
Yeah.
Because this shit should have been a fucking just world. And honestly, you can also blame what's going on in the world just in general. I don't think people have the bandwidth to worry about their friends and neighbors and also be super excited about.
I've kind of been wrestling with that in my own head, is because sometimes that's the exact time that people really go like leap, 10 toes into fantasy.
Yeah.
And to like escapism.
Yeah.
But I don't know when that threshold is met and when real life gets to a place where you can no longer feel good about doing that.
Yeah.
So I think we may be on that threshold of people not wanting escapism anymore.
Yeah. I don't know if it's, I mean, I know people feel guilt when they indulge in like entertainment and stuff like that, when there's like, real world shit going on. I personally don't feel like it's guilt so much as it is like, it's just like, I'm not in the mood for this. I'm just not in the mood for this silly shit.
Yeah. Mind state.
This is just, I'm just not
in the headspace for it.
So you're watching some of this stuff and like, it's supposed to be exciting, but it's just so like, yeah, I guess this is kind of driving home the problem with the MCU in and of itself, which is that back in the day when these movies first started doing this, every time that they got somebody, you go, what the fuck? How did they get him to agree to do this movie?
Yeah.
How do they have so many A-plus people in this? I remember watching Winter Soldier in the theater, and the movie starts, and like his first significant fight scene is with George St. Pierre, and you're like, fucking GSP's in this
What
movie.
are you doing here?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then the Secretary of Defense is fucking Robert Redford, rest in
Yeah.
peace.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how did they get Robert Redford to agree to do this movie? And that's because it
To
was
be
so
Thunderbolt Ross?
Right.
Are you kidding me?
And it's because these movies were so important at the time and so powerful and obviously so financially successful.
Absolutely.
That it was kind of like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You know, Kumail Nanjiani is going on a full press tour about how like he wanted to do 1,100 of these movies, and the Eternals didn't do so well, and he's stuck. He's stuck in that jacked body.
Yeah.
But that was the expectation back then.
I did see an interview of him talking about it, and I thought it was really funny that he was like, everybody talks to me about it. It's like, man, you spent so much time working on that movie. Sucks. It sucked. He's like, I know. I wish it did better. Trust me.
Yeah. I've seen some clips from his stand-up special. It looks pretty funny.
Yeah.
I always liked Kumail. I always thought he was funny.
Yeah.
But so the problem with the MCU now is that I think it's no longer that surprising when they get big names, because it's just become run of the mill. They're not introducing new stars in these movies.
Right.
They're just grabbing the big names. It's gotten to a point where it's like, what are you going to do? You're going to turn down a Marvel movie? Shut up.
Yeah.
Go put on the tights. Go walk around in that blue warehouse for 12 hours.
Put the ball suit on.
Yeah, like don't act like you're above it. And that's, I think, part of the problem is like none of these guys are above it. And so you see like okay, the most recent trailer, I believe, right? Yeah.
Yes,
the
yes,
most recent one.
Most recent. I think it actually just came out today.
So the most recent one is the Wakandans and the Fantastic Four teaming up in the latest trailer, and it's
They only
like
had budget for one Fantastic Four.
yeah.
Not the bunch.
They had to pay all the Wakandans, I guess.
Yes.
So you get Letitia Wright and the guy who plays M'Baku.
Yes. I think he's here. Let me see. Winston Duke.
Winston Duke. It's a good name.
Yes, it's a strong name.
Strong.
Winston Duke.
Winston
Wow.
Duke. So you get them, and then you get the Thing.
And Namor.
And Namor, yeah, right, yeah. You get a little glimpse of Namor, and but you're watching it, and you're just, I don't know. I guess the shock just isn't there, because it's like, it's a fun little team up, but there's nothing. I'm not like, man, that's cool. Like how, like it's crazy that they put those two together. It's like, well, I mean, yeah,
Seen it before.
yeah. And maybe the problem is like the culmination of the Avengers movies was just too big. It was just too big. When they did those two movies and they got all of them together and they had an all-out war and they had an
Infinity War.
They had a literal Infinity War. And you had a guy who had the Infinity Gauntlet who could change actual
time and space and matter.
And then they defeated him. It's like, I don't know.
What do you do?
It seemed like they had good ideas, Kang and the multiverse, and everyone's like, when's Doctor Doom coming? Because that's going to be big. But now, I don't know. I just kind of feel like they have gotten to a point where the thrill is gone.
Yeah. Well, and that's why so much is weighing on this movie. And that...
This is a make or break it kind of thing.
It really is. I know you said that before, but I feel like these past few, like, very soft hits for the MCU that haven't been, like, critically panned and...
A couple of grounders.
Have made their money back.
Bunch of on bats.
I think
bunch of on bases.
I think that's been like, a Band-Aid on the gushing wound.
Yeah.
That has stayed the death of this thing.
Yeah.
But I think this is the big one that's going to be like, all right, either we're getting out of bed or we're going in the grave.
Because they're pulling
out all the stops.
Yeah, they're like just They're all in.
Yeah.
All their chips in this one, man.
And you know what? I think the fact that they're teasing it this way makes me less confident because, like you were saying, I am on that side of saying they're doing this as like a jangling keys for the audience to be like, hey, you remember these guys? Oh yeah, we're bringing them all together.
Yeah.
Check it. Remember when you liked the MCU before? We're doing that again.
I mean, unless it's a miniseries on TV, there's just no chance
way.
every one of them gets enough screen time
be a
to
4-hour
justify
movie?
this. Even if it was a 4-hour movie,
Yeah.
it just wouldn't be enough time. There just isn't enough time to have a cohesive plot while also having all of these characters get enough screen time to make this worth it. That's why I am confident that at least half of these people are just gonna eat shit in the first like 20 minutes.
Yeah, my theory is that some of that may happen. There may be like an epic wipeout of the heroes by Doctor Doom to show like his level set.
Yeah.
I think what they're going to do also is kind of make it like the Infinity War and Endgame a bit, where like these characters show up and like do a special move and get out of there.
Yeah.
You know? Or like do a quippy meet up Spider-Man and then get out.
Yeah.
But that's just completely unsatisfying.
Well, and all of this is so unearned. That's the other problem.
There was no anticipation for this. It was just like, by the way, Robert Downey Jr.'s back.
Yeah.
He's Dr. Doom.
There you go.
Please clap.
That's a thing. That is a thing where it bleeds into real life. You should be excited about the character, Dr. Doom being in these
love
movies.
Dr. Doom, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to see him on the big screen again for real.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's in this movie where he has not been built up in any way, there's really no anticipation for him as a character. I'm just saying there's so much there's so much heavy lifting they have to do in the first like half hour of this movie to even establish who Dr. Doom is and why he's such a threat.
Right.
Let alone why all these characters are together,
right? How
they fit together, and how they're gonna try to save the day.
Because the one thing, like, Thanos is one thing because he was an interdimensional or intergalactic threat, right? And they alluded to him in a bunch of the other movies. Not a bunch of the other movies, but there was at least one or two movies that got enough information that kind of alluded to the existential threat that he was, right?
And we established that there is like this space world that we haven't touched on before, and there's people in space who fight people too, and who are superheroes, and
But with Dr. Doom, like he's a real guy on Earth, and he's got
a castle.
Yeah, like I mean, as far as I know, they haven't made any real references to him, and he's one of the most successful. He's one of the most brilliant men in the world. Right. That's part of the challenge. Is that like you've got Reed Richards, Tony Stark, you've got Victor Von Doom, like some of the smartest men in the world. That's who you're competing against.
Yep.
And
he's very petty.
So is he just going to be from another
dimension
that he never got mentioned up until this point? I mean, this is decades now.
Yeah.
Decades.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing. Is like, how are they going to? Man, I don't know. The more and more I think about it, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm as far as a rating on our trailer trash scale, it's a I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think there's not enough meat on the bone of these teasers to, I think, give a full rating on whether we think it's trash or not.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, basically.
That's all it is.
Yeah. Well, I think we should save our full review for when the trailer actually comes out. The full trailer.
Right. And when we actually know that these are done, which I guess will be the full trailer. How many of these are they going to do?
I don't know. I would think there wouldn't be many left. If they keep doing it, it makes me more worried.
Yeah. Well, the movie's not until the end of this year.
Yeah. December 18th.
So we got a long ways to go if they don't push it back again.
Sure.
Oh, did you see that they've completely scrapped the Blade movie now?
No, but I assumed as much.
Yeah, they've officially scrapped it.
Yeah.
And he's just going to appear in like as an ancillary character in other movies. I guess they're doing a Midnight Suns thing. I don't know if it's like a TV show or a movie, but they're doing a Midnight Suns thing that he's going to be in.
It's got to be.
And that's pretty much it. So
That sucks.
yeah, it's big time. I don't have. I mean, Kevin Feige, man, I don't have the same confidence that I used to have. I
No.
thought the guy was a miracle worker and an oracle, but now I don't know. You think he'd be able to make this work? They could have just done a one-off movie, and it would have been fine. It didn't even have to be a part of the MC. They could have just done the Blade movie. It could have been like, yeah, cool. I would have been fine with that.
It is one of the most inexplicable failures of the MCU.
Literally. I mean, he's one of the most popular characters
In this house.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Well, I did see there was a rumor about Damson Idris being in talks for Blade. The guy from F1, if you're not familiar.
Blade, I know who he is. How
Yeah.
dare you?
I'm not saying for you. I'm saying for the people out there.
For Blade or for Black Panther? I know they're saying there's rumors that they want to bring back, like,
You're right.
it was Black Panther? Okay.
Yeah. Because I just saw that rumor, I think, yesterday,
Yeah.
that they asked him about it, and he was like, I mean, I haven't heard anything, but that sounds pretty cool. And
Yeah.
everyone's like, you're going to be Black Panther.
Yeah, they always have to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think all signs are pointing to the fact that Letitia Wright is not going to be the full
Black Panther.
Yeah. Did you see what Brian Coogler said about what his original idea was?
I forget. Remind
Recently,
me.
he talked about, I guess, because they're doing the run with Sinners, and and he said
Lots of interviews.
he said that the original story was going to be. He didn't reference this, but it's basically Lone Wolf and Cub. It was going to be T'Challa and his son as a kid. I don't know if he was going to be an infant or if he was going to be like a toddler that he was like teaching to be the next Black Panther.
Yeah.
And then Namor was still going to be the big bad, but it was going to be like the plot essentially of Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
But with instead of like his mom dying and like all
right.
the, like he was going to have to be battling these forces while also taking care
Raising
of his
his
son.
kid, yeah.
So that was
That would have been awesome.
yeah, that would have been sick.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's move on.
Okay.
Let's move on to something that I have a lot of nice things to say about.
Okay.
I have a lot of positive things to say.
Yeah.
So we went and saw Avatar,
Mm-hmm.
and Avatar has quite a few actually big trailers and sneak previews.
Yeah.
Before it starts. One of those is what Christopher Nolan loves to do: a nice little 15 minutes of the movie.
It's one of my favorite things.
It's such a fucking cool thing for him
Yeah.
to be like, I know this movie is so good. I'm so confident in this movie. Here's 15 for free.
What if I just show it to you?
Yeah, you're gonna love it. So this is not a trailer.
It's
This
like-
is the movie.
It's like he went to his screening room. He's like, check this out.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
it,
it's
man.
great.
It's one of my favorit things.
And they just throw you right into it.
And you're like, and you don't know what's going on. You're like, is this a? No, it's still going. And it doesn't have the normal beats of a trailer.
No.
It's not like all ADHD and going a mile a minute.
Yeah,
This is the movie.
It's cut like a movie. Yeah.
And he did this for his latest Odyssey, which is going to be when's it coming out?
It's a great question. This
Well-
year.
Well, while we figure that out, there's no way to know. I guess you can't even really call this a trailer so much as it is a sneak peek.
July 17th.
Oh, hell yeah.
Big summer movie.
I'll see it for my birthday. Yeah.
Have a birthday theater party.
Yeah.
Get that little
Yeah, the little room. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Actually, honestly,
Be a good time.
a 36-year-old little birthday in the room
Yep,
party kind
yep,
of deal.
yep.
Okay. We'll come back to that.
Get some balloons.
I fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved it, man. I wanted to put some armor on and run through a wall. I wanted to be in that Trojan horse.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, you never know what to expect when Nolan does these. You know, he's doing these weird period pieces and epics and things like this, and you're like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, when he announced that he was doing Oppenheimer, you're like, what? Nolan's doing Oppenheimer, like a historical
drama.
Yeah, and then it obviously turned out to be fucking incredible.
Yep.
But then again, you get this, and you're like, this doesn't seem like something that's really up his alley.
Yeah.
And yet,
he makes anything his alley.
Yeah.
Like everything seems to be everything he's done so far has that Christopher Nolan thumbprint. Despite what its subject matter, its themes, its period, its setting is. It all feels like a Christopher Nolan movie. And some people, I think, find that to be distracting or a negative. I do not, because I highly fucks with Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
And this is no different from that. It felt along the lines of like a Dark Knight, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I thought it was a brilliant idea to make this literally just the story of the Trojan horse.
Yeah.
In a you know, an ancient story that is full of these epics, to pick one of those little things that most people have heard of already.
Yeah, right. Very, very well known.
Yeah, and
part of it.
to show it in such a modern, visceral, like militaristic way, I thought was brilliant.
Yeah.
And that kind of, I think, allowed me to see what he's going to do with this movie and how to modernize it and stylize it in a way that I kind of wasn't expecting it to be, even though I should have, based on what I just said about his style.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, I thought it was great.
I think the people who are complaining about the historical inaccuracies such as they are,
Yeah.
is such a weird. It's a weird criticism, I think, lobbied sometimes only at Nolan. Because people get so angry at his filmmaking technique and how singular his vision is. And some people, you know, though, Nolan movies are not nearly as smart as your neighborhood film bro would lead you to believe, but not nearly as dumb as those same film bros who are on the other side of the argument would have you believe.
They try, I'm saying they, like, as the pejorative film snob on the internet, they tend to point to Nolan in the way that I think we would point to, like, a Zack Snyder.
Right.
Where it's all style over substance and loud noises and, you know, these epic moments, but not really any humanity behind all of that flash and bang.
Yeah.
Disagree, though.
Disagree.
Yeah.
And watching this, yeah, okay. The guy comes out and he looks like a mixture of Bane and Batman in that armor.
Yeah.
I saw one tweet that was like, the helmets weren't shaped like that back then, and I just want to jump through the fucking my laptop, and like strangle people like that, like for real. We're not gonna go see the movie because the shape of the helmets.
Yeah,
that guy looks like Batman.
It's fine by me.
That guy is actually Spider-Man.
Yes,
like
that guy's Punisher.
We're really gonna do this over this movie. I mean, you know, the Coen brothers did this. And we all are like, yeah, it's a reimagining.
Yeah.
This is Nolan's vision of that same story.
I do see the difference between those two, because this isn't technically like a reimagining in like a modern time, or, you know, well, like, yeah, in a modern time. It is his vision of this epic myth.
Right. It's a myth.
It's a myth, yeah.
Let's not forget that there's like Poseidon's in this movie.
It didn't actually happen.
There's sirens.
It's a story.
So when people are like, sure, I guess in that era, those helmets probably weren't going to be shaped like that.
Yeah.
But also,
It doesn't look. It doesn't matter. I understand that. Look, this story has been told. I mean, who knows how many times, right? Mm-hmm. Especially on screen. Would this have been an opportunity to, get the era right for what Homer was thinking of when he wrote this story? Sure. But it's not necessary, I think, is my main gripe with those people who seem so pissed off about this.
I don't even think that this is one of those times where it's like, all right, here's our opportunity. We have the budget and we have the technology. We can really, really hone in and get this right. Why? Why would you do that? When did Homer write the Odyssey?
The Bronze Age?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Now in 2026, we have the technology to bring this epic poem to life.
Yeah.
Well, then why do we have to do it faithfully? Why can't we just
continue the myth making?
Why
Why
not? Exactly.
Yeah.
I wonder if if Nolan is going to lean into any of the like fantastical parts of the poem.
Well, there's a Cyclops. We know that.
True.
Yeah.
We already know that there's a Cyclops because it's like all practical and shit, well, half practical or whatever. So he's definitely gonna do that.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a fucking Cyclops, man. Yeah. So there's definitely gonna be the sirens. There's definitely gonna be at one point he's like, chain me to my my boat so I can listen to the sirens and I won't fucking go crazy.
Yeah.
Or I am gonna go crazy, but I need to hear it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Dude.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's just awesome. I have full unlike the Avengers little teasers, I think this 115-minute snippet, I'd call it, it gave me so much confidence in this movie. Yeah,
I saw this set photo, I guess, of John Bernthal and Ebon Moss.
Yeah.
Don't remember his middle name or his hyphen name. Doing Dog Day Afternoon, and I guess that they're doing a stage play.
Yes.
But they took a bunch of pictures like out in the city. It looked like they were filming it, and I got really jazzed. I got really jazzed.
Yeah.
But that just I bring that up to just say like John Bernthal, man. John Bernthal.
Yeah.
John Bernthal.
Uh-huh.
That motherfucker, man.
Yep.
Oh.
He brings something.
He just there's
every
just
time.
Yeah.
It's the same something, but I love it every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like his intensity. He commits, and always he's a guy who has screen presence. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people are missing that nowadays. They may be good technically. They may be very well versed dramatically. As he has very formal training. Yeah. But I think he just has that thing that makes you want to watch him.
Yeah, no, there's so many guys that they keep trying to prop up in front of us as like the next guy. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. There's a handful of dudes that are like actually next. Mm-hmm. I feel like Austin Butler is like here to stay.
Yeah.
I think like Jacob Elordi's here to stay. Yep. Ebon Moss is doing his thing. I think he's done well enough to kind of cement his spot for now. We'll see.
He's doing his character actor thing right now, which I think is great.
And I think John Bernthal, man, is just I think he is in that upper echelon. I think he's above all of those guys. Yeah. I think he's in that level of like, when is this dude gonna get his Oscar for just doing that like intense like De Niro thing? Mm-hmm. And I think the rest of them are in like this A tier. Yeah. And I think like Bernthal, Oscar Isaac, that's my guy. Yeah. I like those dudes. Michael B. Jordan is like working his way into that S tier. I think he's still in that A tier, but I think he's teetering. Yeah. I would say Jonathan Majors, S tier. Yeah. I hate, I at this point I don't even know the details of everything that's happened at this, like the update, so I'm not going to comment on any of that.
Giving it an artist thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just strictly talent-wise, S tier guy.
Yep. Well, and I think the difference is between everyone like that S tier and the other tiers is that all those guys seem like real dudes. Yeah. They seem like real people. Yeah. They don't see it like it's not this like kind of old Hollywood facade. They feel like like that Pacino era 70s.
Yeah.
Like you can see those guys walking down, some alley in New York City at some point in the night.
Yeah.
Like those, they feel like they're accessible, real people without losing some of that mystique as well.
Yeah.
So I think that's the differentiator with those actors. Yeah.
So that's going to be really high hopes.
Not trash.
Not trash.
Not trash at all.
No trash. Do you want to talk about the death of Robin Hood?
Let's do that one real quick.
Okay.
Because we also saw that in the theater before Avatar. And I had actually heard about it before I saw the trailer because it's the same director who did Pig and the prequel to
A Quiet Place?
A Quiet Place. Yes.
Yeah.
Both of which I thought were fantastic movies. So that already had me excited.
I haven't seen the prequel to A Quiet Place. I have seen Pig.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. Michael Cernosky. Check him out if you haven't. But yeah, this is The Death of Robin Hood coming out this year. Not sure exactly when, but sometime this year. What did you think of that trailer?
I don't know. I'm a little on the fence about it.
Yeah.
I feel like we've just seen this movie a lot. I don't think they're unearthing any new ground. I think Hugh Jackman he's the man.
Sure.
I think he's fantastic, and I think he does this guy really, really well. Yeah. And he just, he's another guy. I mean, at this point in his career, he's obviously not in that S tier, but there was a moment in his career where he was in that S tier. Probably like Prisoners era, Les Miserables. Like he was at a point where it was like, this motherfucker right here, man. And all the while still starring in like billion-dollar blockbuster.
He can do both.
Yeah. So he was in that S tier.
Also, he clearly just wants to sing and dance. Can
Clearly.
somebody please just keep putting him in musicals?
Just do, yeah, man.
His eyes glimmer in a way that you don't see when he's playing Wolverine.
Yeah, just do an old timey, remake of any one of those musicals.
Please.
Just do a Guys and Dolls.
Yes.
With him. Who would be the other guy? Who would be his Brando? He's obviously the Sinatra. Well, I guess he'd be the Brando character. And you need a real song and dance guy.
Yeah.
For the Sinatra character.
Yeah. I don't know if we have a dual threat like that right now.
No, there might not be another guy
not that I can
as
think
talented.
Of. Maybe on Broadway right now that we don't know.
Yeah. Who's Ariana's boyfriend?
SpongeBob?
Yeah.
They've broken up. Don't worry about it.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, how sad. Oh, they're still together? You gotta keep up with your...
They're still together. That's news to me.
They're back.
They're back together. See,
They're
I
back.
wasn't wrong.
They're
They
back.
broke up. They got back together though. God bless.
Jumped out of bed. That's good.
Yeah.
I went down a rabbit hole and was like, I watched that a bunch. Just him doing that on stage. I don't know why they have just perverted SpongeBob to a point that it's at a point of no return.
Yeah.
And diminishing returns.
Yes.
That just
They're
let it go.
they're wringing it dry.
They're wringing it dry, man.
Thank you.
I'll be here all night.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I don't know. We have to think on that more. There has to be a guy out there, a real song and dance guy that can keep up with Hugh Jackman. They did a Guys and Dolls, but they're not doing that right now. So we're talking about the death of Robin Hood.
Yes.
I think we don't really have a middle in this category as far as a rating. It's either trash or not trash.
Correct.
Is a middle like recycling?
No. There's no middle.
No middle, and just
we have to be brave. We have to be brave. We have to say trash or not trash.
It's a good trailer. Does it make me excited? Make me excited? Does it make me excited to see this movie? No. So I have to, given the rules, go not trash. I gotta go trash.
Yeah, I would say so. See, that's hard for me to say based solely on the trailer itself, because like I said before, I'm a fan of the director. So I was already on board before the trailer. All the trailer needed to do is say from the director of Pig, you know?
Yeah,
and
but
I'm
this
like,
is
all right.
about the trailer itself.
Exactly. And that's why I also have to say trash. I don't think it's a bad trailer. So don't get it twisted. But
Don't get it twisted.
it didn't get me. The trailer itself did not get me more excited. I think the action looks cool.
Yeah.
But like it almost looks like either a movie we've seen already or a fake movie.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I just got a
Like
feeling
it has
it's-
all the beats that we've seen before. And I feel like both of the movies that Michael Sarnowski has done so far have subverted expectation of their genres. And I hope that's going to happen with this movie, but I don't see it in this trailer yet.
Yeah.
So it just looks like another like old man protects kid and family and sacrifices himself. And he has a dark past.
Yeah.
The stories you heard about him aren't true.
Right. And the
He's
only
actually a
twist is
bad
that it's
guy.
Robin Hood, but it literally could be anybody.
Could be anybody. And I've seen that
What
many
do we
times.
what do we don't know enough about, like what is this myth that's a lie? The only thing that we know about him is he had like some swashbuckling adventures. He's charming, and he stole from the rich and gave to the needy. And now he's like this grizzled old like man with mistakes and like
I'm really good at killing men.
yeah, and all of these corpses that lay behind him.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just one of those things where like,
Right.
it's like when Guy Ritchie did King Arthur. It's just like,
Yeah.
did we need this?
No.
I don't think we needed this.
No.
So I don't know. I'm just not really. I'm not really that excited to see it. So
I am more excited to see the movie. I am not excited by the trailer. That's where I stand. Okay. So, trailer trash, I believe, is complete.
it is complete.
But you had something you wanted to talk about that I didn't keep up with.
Oh yes, the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
There's just a couple of little
83rd annual.
83rd annual. I didn't really know that it was going on that long. 83 Golden Globes, and not one of them gives a shit. You know.
Yeah.
There was just a couple of things that happened this year that I thought were of note.
Okay.
I thought I'm not really gonna. I mean, Nikki Glaser did a good job. She was a good host. I'm so over the, pseudo roast host thing.
Yeah.
I much more enjoy the Conan O'Brien energy of, treating it for what it is. This kind of backslappy or back patty rather, not slappy. This kind of back patty thing that it's a little silly and a little ridiculous, but also like the people who are in the room take it really seriously. Sure. And
it's a big deal.
I think that sometimes they lose the plot a little bit. When Ricky Gervais was up there and he was like shitting on all these Hollywood stars and everybody was like, yeah, take them down a peg. Some of them do need to be taken, actually most of them. And I'm not here to defend fucking Hollywood.
I was going to say Hollywood itself needs to be taken down a peg.
1,000,000%.
Always, at all times.
At all times.
That's
At
never
all times.
not been true.
Yes. And I think all of this stuff is a little too self-serious. On the other hand,
Yeah.
I think that we are getting so far away from. I think that we're leaning too much into the idea of it's not that deep, bro.
Yeah.
And I think that we're kind of losing the plot a little bit. And I think that if we don't give a fuck about anything, then what's the point of living, really? Honestly, I think it is that deep.
Whoa, man.
I'm not saying that you should care about the Golden Globes or kill yourself.
Yeah.
I am just saying that when are we allowed to take anything seriously? You get mad about a sports thing and there's some fucking dickhead around the corner who's like, oh, sports ball, you care about that? You get upset about a movie thing and there's some fucking asshole to come around the corner and be like, it's just the Golden Globes. You know what I'm saying? It's like entertainment is a thing that people like. This podcast is built on it.
Sure. And it goes the other way too. Like if you love a movie and you tweet about how much you love the movie, there's going to be one asshole who jumps out and goes, it wasn't that good, actually.
Right.
You
And
know?
it's like, what is that energy for?
It just, I don't know. I think it is cathartic for people to lash out in that way.
Sure.
And act better than you because you care about something. And it's always cooler when somebody else doesn't. Because, you know, it's weird to care.
Yeah, it is. It is. And it's becoming cringy to care about anything. Yeah. And younger people get weirder and weirder about you caring about anything at all. You have an opinion on anything, and it's like, why do you care so much? And it's like, cause man, this like I you know, it's real to me. Damn it, like I like some stuff, I gotta care about something.
Yeah, entertainment's important to me.
So you know, it's not.
I like art.
It's not make or break. It's not gonna, you know. It's just, it's like, why can't I just for like an hour give a fuck about this thing without having to wink back at the Nikki, like the Ricky Gervais style hosting thing is like, you know, all of this pomp and circumstance is stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, man, but you're here. And if you cared that much, then you wouldn't even submit your fucking stand-up special for a Golden Globe. Yeah. You wouldn't go up there and you wouldn't thank people. You wouldn't take all the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get to have it both ways. Like, either you're the guy who doesn't give a fuck about any of it, or at some point you have to go, it's nice having a Golden Globe. It's nice having an Emmy.
Yeah.
Like, don't act like it's not, you know.
Like you're above it.
Yeah.
And be the host.
Of it.
Yeah.
So that just kind of grinds my gears a little bit.
Okay.
But Nikki Glaser was great. Thought she was really funny.
I saw clips. I thought she was funny.
Yeah, and she does it in a great way where she's funny and she takes the piss a little bit. Yeah. But there's like a silliness to it.
She's
and
self-effacing.
Yeah.
And took down CBS as an entity.
Yeah. So she does it the right way. I like what she did.
Yeah.
I did not bring this up to fucking talk about Nikki Glaser. I brought this up to talk about a couple of things. Number one, I did want to talk about the new podcast category.
Yeah, why weren't we nominated?
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
It's first and foremost.
This is what I needed to know. Why weren't we nominated? And why the fuck was Armchair Expert nominated? I can't stand Dax Shepard. I can't fucking stand that guy. He's such a fucking... Oh, man. He's outkicked his coverage so much with Kristen Bell.
You know, I gotta say, too, he never really bothered me. But as time has gone on, he just rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
And I don't like, I feel a little bad saying that because I can't point a finger at specifically something wrong he's doing.
Oh, I can.
Okay.
Existing.
Like, I hate to criticize without like being specific because that just feels mean.
I
Like,
will pick a movie that he's been in.
Yeah,
Go look up his Wikipedia.
I don't remember.
Exactly. They're all dog shit. I don't think Dax Shepard has done one redeeming movie ever. And yet he starts a podcast, and I guess because he's like brutally honest on this podcast, we're supposed to applaud him.
Let's check out his IMDb
let's
real
do
quick.
God, he just has like that fucking smarmy, punchable face.
Maybe that's it. Maybe it's the face.
It's just the
I
face.
don't know, man. I'm sorry.
Look at him.
I feel bad about it.
I don't.
All right, let's see all of his
And I never will.
movies. Damn, he's been in a lot.
Too many.
He played Vomiter at Party on Too Smooth in 1998.
Okay.
He was in Cheaper by the Dozen. And I just jumped out of there.
You are.
Let's see.
Get it together.
I am so sorry. Okay. Without a Paddle.
Bad.
I'm only picking the ones that I've heard of.
Okay.
Zathura.
Bad.
My Name is Earl, the TV series.
Yeah, it's good. But that's not because of him, because of Jason Lee.
Idiocracy.
Not because of him, but because of Luke Wilson.
Employee of the Month.
Bad.
Let's Go to Prison.
Bad.
Knocked Up.
I don't even remember him in that movie.
He's uncredited. That's why. They must have cut him. I don't remember him.
I don't
being
remember
in
him ever in that movie.
Punked.
Again, you know.
He was in King of the Hill, apparently.
He probably does some voice where he doesn't do anything except for his voice.
Baby Mama.
Bad.
Smother.
I don't know that one.
When in Rome.
I mean, it has 5 stars on IMDb. Haven't seen it, but
he was in Veronica Mars.
yeah.
About a Boy, the TV series. That was the movie, but
Yeah.
it's not. Parks and Rec,
Yeah, another one where he was like probably had like one scene.
Parenthood, It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, they haven't even there's a whole Chips bad.
Wet Hot American Summer 10 years later. Mm-hmm. The Ranch. People get the point.
Yeah. He's not good. He's not good at what he's supposed to be good at, which is being a movie star
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
He starts this podcast.
Well, I think he started it because he wasn't doing very well as an actor.
Yeah, and then it exploded, and I for the life of me, I just don't know why. I sound like a real hater right now, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I didn't bring this up to talk about Dak Shepard either.
Okay, well, we're here now.
I think these sugars are making me fucking.
Ooh, salty. Whoa.
No, okay, let's get serious for a second.
Okay.
Let's get serious for a second.
Yes.
The actual nominees are Armchair Expert,
Yes.
Call Her Daddy,
Yep.
of course, Good Hang with Amy Poehler,
Yep.
Smartless, the Mel Robbins podcast, and Up First. Now,
Those last three I've never heard of.
I
will say.
think I'm just gonna look it up, but I believe Smartless is the one with Caleb something.
Doesn't help me.
I know. Give me a second. No, Smartless is the one with it's the black and white podcast with fucking Jason Bateman and Will Arnett and that other guy. That guy.
Sean Hayes.
Totally.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah. So Smartless, what were the other ones?
Call Her Daddy. Oh, the ones we don't know.
Yeah.
The Mel Robbins podcast.
Mel Robbins podcast.
not
Oh, it's that lady. American author, lawyer, and podcast. Okay, yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Well,
And then Up First.
what's up first? We don't know. That's why we're looking it up. Oh, it's the NPR podcast.
Up First. Okay.
It's like a Up First is a daily news podcast by the American media organization NPR.
Oh, it's like their morning show.
Yes.
Got it.
Gives a brief overview of each news item in its weekday and Saturday episodes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I just feel like what's the criteria
It's a
for
weird
this?
mix.
It's a weird mix. And the winner is Good Hang with Amy Poehler, which I just like
Incredibly popular.
I love Amy Poehler.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it's such a safe choice for the first one to win. They just didn't even try.
Yeah.
Like, not to say that I even fucking that I'm going to bat for people like Rogan or Theo or you know, Segura or any of these. But what is the criteria?
Yeah.
Number one, white. So that number one, there's that.
That's the first criteria. Got it.
Number two, Armchair Expert, Good Hang, Smartless. Those three hosted by massive stars already, like entertainment
Pre-established stars.
Yeah, who just decided they were bored enough to do a podcast.
Right.
Good Hang is just Amy Poehler just talking to her friends.
Yeah.
It's just any other run-of-the-mill celebrity started a podcast.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does it deserve to win?
I don't know. I would love to see their criteria. I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
And how the fuck did Call Her Daddy sneak into this fucking cat? I don't, how did he get in there?
I don't know.
I get the rest of these. Armchair Expert is like massively popular. It's been around for years. Good Hang is what it is. I get it. Smartless, again, you know, three like
Massive
Golden
stars.
Globe
Yeah.
winning guys.
Yep.
The Mel Robbins, I get that too. It's like middle America, white people listen to shit like that. Up Front is an NPR podcast. Up First, yeah.
Yes.
But Call Her Daddy, that one's I don't get it.
That, I mean, for me, that's the only one that seems like a regular podcast.
No,
though.
sure, yes, 1,000,000%, and that's why it's so strange in this category
I see
because
what
it's
you're
the
saying.
only one that makes sense.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
far
yeah.
as like if we were doing real podcasts,
Right.
Honestly, the nominees actually should have been, as much as you can hate it all you want, but JRE should have been in there.
Yep.
It's just the amount of attention, its massive popularity still to this day.
Yeah.
The controversy that it courts.
Of course.
Is it a good podcast? I don't think so.
The political sway it has.
Yeah, just there's no like it does feel kind of like a we're not gonna nominate like shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, well then what's the point?
Yeah,
It's just podcasts by celebrities essentially.
podcasts they like.
Yeah.
I don't know. It
Yeah.
just it seems haphazard at best.
Yes. So yeah, I have a beef with it.
Congrats, Amy Poehler.
Yeah. Well, and it's like you said off mic. It took far too long, like all these awards usually do. Takes far too long to appreciate something like this, and then it's by then it's too late.
Yeah.
And it's too late now. It's too late for them to have a best podcast category
Yep.
when Marin doesn't do his podcast anymore,
Yep.
and there's so many podcasts that don't get the recognition, or there's so many podcasts that like were massive like 10 years ago that are now just kind of like, yeah, they still do that show and that's
Yeah.
cool and blah blah blah. I mean, can you imagine any sports podcasts being on there, even though they're
Massive.
they're massive and they're great podcasts?
Yeah.
How Did This Get Made has won every podcast award that you can win up until this point.
Right.
But now, How Did This Get Made has been going on for so long that the show has become more of like a hang between the three of them.
Yeah.
Plus, they'll do bad movies.
Sure.
If they had done this category 10 years ago, How Did
Forget
This Get
about
Made
it.
would have cleaned up. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yep.
I don't know how the rewatchables isn't on here,
Yeah.
or the Big Picture.
Big Picture,
Big
yeah.
Picture should be on there.
Yep.
It's the Golden Globes. How is
Yeah.
the Big Picture podcast not nominated for
Right.
best? You know, so I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah. I
And,
agree.
Yeah.
I think podcasting itself is too wide of a spectrum for them to just it'd be like saying best show.
Yeah,
That's it.
just best show. My Favorite Murder was massive
Huge.
like 5 years ago.
Huge.
Definitely would have been nominated if this was a category 10 years ago.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I don't know.
Yep. Agreed.
And I guess the only other thing I wanted to talk about was fucking Timothy Chalamet, man.
Okay. Still want to fight him.
Well, this is, I mean, okay, let me just say,
Yeah.
I think there's a common misconception here.
Okay.
I don't want to fight him.
You would if you had to.
I am confident. Not that I would if I had to. Of course I would.
Yeah.
I just know in my heart of hearts that I can take him.
Okay.
That's what this is about.
I got it.
And I just want him to know, and I don't want him to ever be mistaken that if I saw him in the street,
Yeah.
I could take him. And if he said a cross word, you know what I'm saying? Then he's going to catch these hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not until he does a movie where he actually has to do real martial arts, not Dune. I want to see him in like a boxing movie
Yeah.
or like a kickboxing movie or like an MMA movie. And then I'll be like, okay, he's at this, because at this point, he's done a fucking ping pong movie. I'll slap the shit out of him. I don't care how many bona fides he has.
Okay.
Care how many Kardashians he dates.
Yeah.
Care how many he seems like a nice guy. Like he likes wrestling, he likes sports, he likes the same movies that we like.
You sound bipolar.
Huh?
He likes the Knicks.
Yeah, he likes the Knicks.
He likes the Knicks. He knows ball.
He knows ball,
Yeah.
and I'll bounce his head off the fucking mat if I have to. That's all I'm saying. That's all I've ever said.
Okay.
I think I have about 100 pounds on
I was
him.
gonna say it's different weight classes.
Yeah, it's
first
not
of all,
fair. It's
but,
not fair.
you
It's
know.
definitely not fair. But that's all right though, because I've been hitting the gym, so I'm gonna just get down. I'm gonna get my weight down, and then we can do a catch weight fight,
Okay. Yeah.
and then we'll see.
I feel like I've asked this before, but is he tall or is he like regular height?
I don't know. He doesn't seem like a tall guy. He doesn't have tall guy energy.
No.
And also, I think that would take away from the lore a little bit. I think he has to be like 5'8" or 5'9". If he's gonna be the new Dustin Hoffman, he's got to be like 5'9".
Yeah. Let's see.
5'10".
5'10".
Okay, he's like average height. So we're the
5'10",
same height. We're the same height.
Yeah.
So there you go. No height advantage.
Yeah.
Anyway, he won for Marty Supreme.
But is there a reach advantage? We have to know.
Yeah, I think he might have a reach advantage. I got
He's
like
a lanky looking guy.
I have very proportionate arms. So like I
You get that a lot?
That's how I get all my girlfriends. Damn, baby, you ever seen arms disproportionate? Look at this. Look at this.
Fit my body so well.
I'm like textbook, baby. Look at me. Legs exactly where they're supposed to be. Arms hang right where they're supposed to hang. I am textbook.
All these numbers are equal.
I'm the Vesuvian man, baby.
Watch this.
Check this out.
You rip your clothes off. And just...
So he wins. He wins for Marty Supreme. But he was nominated in the best musical or comedy category, right? And then Wagner Moira. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
And he's Brazilian. He won in the
This is
dramatic
Brazil.
category for the movie The Secret Agent. Right. So I don't know. I just think it's really interesting because I've seen a lot of articles kind of pop up that say like, now that Timmy's won the Golden Globe, is his path to the Oscars secure? Just completely ignoring Wagner winning in the dramatic category.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just find, I don't know. It just feels like the narrative is setting it up for him to just like walk through the rest of these nominees.
Yeah, we talked about this I think last year, but you brought up a good point in saying a lot of people see an early win in award season as the death knell for your Oscar win down the line. You know,
Yeah.
So that I don't know. I mean, that may be the case because I tend to. Yeah, I mean, I see that throughout history. It's like they'll give you one, but then it's like they're not going to give you one down the pipe. It makes your odds a lot worse.
Yeah.
Eventually for the Oscar.
Yeah. So it stands to reason that because Wagner won the dramatic one, he's not gonna get the Oscar. And
Right.
maybe Timmy does get it because he won the fucking musical one.
It's open. That's
is.
what I'm saying. It's open. So maybe.
I don't know. Is this the year? If he does this, like the prophecy is fulfilled.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
That's it.
He's the Muad'Dib.
Yeah. The sky's the limit.
Yeah. Just wait for Dune 3.
Right.
We're so
Dude, and that's it. We're in Timmy Town.
Yeah. It's Timmy time.
It's Timmy time.
Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely, jokes aside, he's in that S tier. He's in there. He's in there. It's just, when we were growing up, there was just like this class of actor that we just knew. And we had it. And I think we were so fucking spoiled, man. When you think about dudes our age growing up, being into movies, and like, obviously we're past like that golden era of the 70s, right?
Sure. But we're also past the floundering era of the 80s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we're right there in that another golden era.
The early 90s boom.
Dude.
Yeah.
Think about the guys that were just movie stars to us.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, Bruce Willis,
Denzel
Washington. I mean, then the late night or mid to late 90s.
You're about to
hits.
say Vin Diesel.
Huh?
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel. I mean, Arnold was still in there. We still had Arnold and Sly.
We had late era Arnold.
You got then you get the late era. You get fucking Ben Affleck. You get Matt Damon. Matt Damon. You get George Clooney. I mean,
all the Ocean's 11 guys.
Dude, I mean, we were just spoiled.
Yeah.
We were just spoiled. And then I don't know. It's been a long time. It's been since there's been an era of like killers.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that's happening again.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're definitely getting right back in there. There was a little dip as there tends to be, but I think this generation is showing up strong.
Yeah.
I'm happy for it.
Yeah.
It's been a good year for movies.
Yeah, it's been
a good year for movies.
Yeah.
I haven't seen enough, especially seeing stuff like the one you mentioned winning the
Secret Agent.
Yes, the Secret. It also won Best Picture for non-English language.
Yeah.
So all that praise, and hadn't even heard of it.
Right.
So that has me excited to continue exploring.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, not only that, man. Like, that's something I had like a kind of bonus category. Maybe this will be my cheers. Yeah. All right. I'll save it.
Okay.
I'll save it.
Save it.
But there's a lot of movies that like this last year alone was really, there's so much stuff that I want to catch up on, even though I know we're kind of like out of this season now. I definitely want to see the Smashing Machine.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
Me too.
One Battle After Another.
I
know you watched it and said it was deserving of the praise that it's gotten.
Currently on Max.
I mean, it's Paul Thomas Anderson. I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Fucking Leo. And
Want to see failed.
Sean Penn. And, yeah, of course it was good.
Show me.
But
Show
I do want to see Marty Supreme, and
I do too.
I do want to see this Secret Agent movie.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched Frankenstein, so there's just like a lot of shit, a lot of stuff that I need to get into.
Yep.
But all right. I think I've talked at length about the Golden Globes. I think we can move on.
Okay.
Do you have any? I know you didn't really pay attention to it, so.
I mean,
and honestly, who gives a fuck? It's the
Yeah.
Golden Globes, really.
yeah, I mean,
Not to go back on all the 15 minutes I spent on saying this is important stuff, but it's the Golden Globes.
well, everything is in perspective, right?
Right.
Like it's not like earth-shattering news, but also it's fun, distracting entertainment news.
Yeah.
That's fine. I am a little disappointed to not see more for Frankenstein because I thought it was excellent.
Yeah.
But I do know that this year's pretty stacked as well. So I don't think that's necessarily a snub on the movie itself. I think this was just a really strong year.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it as that.
Yeah,
And-
quietly became a strong year. At first, it didn't seem like it, and then
Yeah.
out of nowhere, you've got like just these monster hits.
Yep. And happy to see Sinners nominated for a ton of stuff, and
Lost though.
did lose.
A lot of people were upset about the fact that all it took home was best box
Soundtrack?
office and best score. I think
Yeah.
score or soundtrack, and then like they created some category where it's like best box office movie.
Yeah, I saw that, and I thought that was really weird.
It's very strange.
I'm gonna try to see what they actually frame that as. Happy
What-
to see PTA win.
What did homie the British homie who's like the guy who's like mixed? They bring it up all the time.
The guy who's like mixed.
It just feels like every time I see him, someone's saying like his dad's Jamaican.
Yeah, that got a lot of news for some reason this week. Oh, it was
Because he started off his fucking speech going Bumbleclad, and they were like, you can't say that on TV.
yes. And then he also was in the middle of his acceptance speech, and he's like thanking his family and everyone else, and he goes, Queen Latifah, Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
And they're like, only a black guy would say that.
Which I'm not mad at, by the way.
Oh,
I
no,
mean,
it's
I
great.
really do kind of feel like there's not, I'm not one of these people to complain about any, like, my own kind of representation. I know it's weird, but it is fun when there's mixed people in the mix, if you will.
Yeah.
So when a guy like that gets nominated.
There he is.
Stephen Graham.
Stephen Graham, yeah.
Easy name.
Yeah.
I don't know how
He's been in a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, he's very white presenting.
Yes.
So we're not the same kind of mixed, but it's always interesting when the conversation comes up of like, how black is he? Because that's a conversation that's always, how black is he?
Yeah. And he's specifically Jamaican too.
Right.
So he's got that Caribbean flair.
Bumbucklad. Real bad man ting. All right. Anything else we want to... You have your gripes that Frankenstein is not more
represented.
Yeah. Sinners got snubbed.
Yeah.
People are upset about that.
But I don't really hold those too harshly because again, this is the Globes. You know, it's fine. It's fine. So I'm hoping that means better things down the line for both of those movies for the Oscars. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for the Globes.
All right. Then I guess that's all we got here.
Okay.
All right. Then you want to move right along to our cheers of the week?
Move.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You want to start us off?
Sure.
Hit me.
My cheers of the week goes to, I think, fittingly enough, One Battle After Another. You know, after waiting, unfortunately not being able to see it in theaters when it came out, just waited too long. I have no excuses. And hearing so many great things about it for months, finally being able to see it. Honestly, I went into it a little worried that the hype would be too much.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people were saying it was like the best movie of the year. A lot of people saying it's like one of the better of PTA's filmography, and saying a lot of wild stuff. And so I went into it a little bit of chip on my shoulder, got to be honest. And really, not really knowing anything about the movie itself.
Yeah.
I've stayed pretty blind to plot points and like really what it's about. And I'm glad I did, because I went in with sure a little bit of chip on my shoulder and a little bit of apprehension, but also like no expectation outside of that. And I mean, it blew me away. I thought it was an incredibly well made movie, incredibly well acted, incredibly timely. And as I told you off mic, I think it is like that movie and Eddington together like crystallize this time and place for us in modern society, and like kind of the struggles going on societally in America specifically. And I think those are both excellent movies. But again, like just PTA just is one of the most consistent at bat of all time. Yeah, I think it's so impressive that he can jump genres and styles and just make it all work consistently. Like it I don't think he, like, of course he's one of the most praised directors in modern cinema, but somehow I still think he's kind of underrated. Right. You know, like as far as like mass appeal goes, you know, I think
for sure
the film bros understand. They're like, oh yeah, new PTA movie, I gotta see it.
But he's not brought up in the kind of conversations when you're having about like big, broad, you know, well-regarded directors, and it's like, he should be in those conversations. Yeah. For sure.
I mean, he and Tarantino get compared a lot because they're friends, I guess. But I think like those two have some of the most like consistently well-made films of modern times. Yeah. So I don't know, man. This is just another hit for him, and the acting's incredible. The writing's great. I just enjoyed the hell out of it, honestly, and it's really funny. Yeah. You know, I didn't really know if it was going to be like a stoner comedy or if it was going to be more of like a political drama. And it's kind of both. Yeah. And it does both really well. So loved it. All right. Check it out.
All right. I don't think did we ever sit down and talk about Tarantino shitting on Paul Dano?
No. We talked about it in person.
Yeah, but I don't think we
talked about it on mic.
Yeah.
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 It was weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Yeah. Kind of took him down a peg a little bit.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And the more time he does this, just flapping his lips, and the less time he does this, which is making movies, the less I like him. Yeah. Because he's not good.
One word. Movie.
Yeah. He's not good at the flapping the lips
No,
thing.
he's not.
He's not good at that part. He's good at making the movie.
Honestly, he's not a good interview.
Oh,
he's not a good, like, those clips of him just code switching into...
Oh, God.
That really...
So uncomfortable.
I guess I just never saw that or, like, pushed it out of my consciousness to... Because that really rubbed me the wrong way.
He is...
Like, what are you doing?
He is
It was so embarrassing.
weird, like he is a fanatic of American black culture.
It's very strange. Like the same way that I feel about white people who are obsessed with Asian culture. It's the same
exactly
way
what
I
I was gonna
feel
say.
about.
He is like a black otaku.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird.
Yeah. He gets really weird about it.
Yeah.
And I think like I love the guy's filmography, but he just seems like such a weird hang.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about the man.
I had to pick up my flip phone and I had to put on my slippy sloppies. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
You had
Why is
to
he talking
what?
like that? And you can see Sam Jackson is just sitting there like, what the like he's looking at him like, why is he talking like this? And sometimes Sam, defends him in a way that like people ask Samuel L. Jackson about like his N-word usage.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
instance.
I've seen that.
And he's always on the like, he makes period pieces. He's writing this story. I'm not uncomfortable with it. I play a despicable character in this movie, but it's a movie. That's the point.
Right.
Like, I don't think he's racist. I don't give a shit. But sometimes it does feel like, all right, man, but then explain that shit.
Yeah.
That shit was weird.
Or the character he wrote himself into for Pulp Fiction.
Right. He didn't have to do that.
No,
that
completely
character
unnecessary.
Didn't even need to exist.
No.
There are like, and the further I get away from Pulp Fiction,
The weirder it is, right?
the weirder it is.
It stands out like a sore thumb.
It really does. It really does.
You're like, what the
It
hell
was
is
one of the.
going on?
I was very proud as a young douchebaggy cinephile to call that movie my favorite movie when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I mean, I still think it's an incredible
a
movie. Don't get me
fantastic
wrong.
film. Yeah,
Like you're making faces over there. I still think it's incredible.
I don't
Is
think
it my favorite movie of all time?
Tarantino hasn't made
No.
a bad movie.
No, of course not.
So,
No. I just think his later movies have definitely surpassed
oh yeah.
Pulp Fiction in a way that that movie doesn't need to be as revered as it is. And I can clearly see now the holes in it.
Yeah.
And what makes it not a perfect movie.
Yeah.
And Tarantino writing himself in as Jules' close racist friend. I don't know.
And Jules has no problem with that.
Yeah, writing Jules in a way that, like, I guess he's just above giving a fuck about that sort of thing, which I guess, I don't know, maybe a mercenary wouldn't stoop to,
But that's not-
murdering somebody for using the N-word, I guess, but
for that to be so normal in their relationship that he doesn't bat an eyelash.
no.
It's just part of him being upset.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it's like there's such cognitive dissonance within that conversation.
Well,
they
not to
have.
mention, it's not like he wrote himself in as that guy, but then he wrote also what's his name character to drop the N-bomb as well for no reason. The redhead, the drug dealer. When he's selling him the heroin.
Yes.
Yeah.
The guy who was supposed to be
Marty McFly. Yes. Eric Stoltz.
Eric Stoltz. That's
Yeah.
right.
Eric Stoltz has to drop the N-bomb a couple of times for no reason.
That makes more sense to me than the Jules is like best friend.
Sure. Like Jules, yes, exactly.
Some
Jules
LA
being friend with a
scummy
guy who is
drug
going to
dealer.
let him bring a dead body into his house,
Right.
and is also going to
Yeah.
be like, yeah, well, I'm going to get a couple N-bombs off,
Yeah.
just to let you know, like who's the boss.
And he's married to a black woman.
And also, Jules is a trained killer,
Yeah.
or at least a paid killer. I don't know
paid
how trained
killer,
he is.
yeah.
He's a paid one, and he's just letting this dude just, Anyway,
Does make sense.
we
Does
could
make
do
sense,
we could do like a special one reel in on it.
We could, yeah.
Would you like that?
I'd love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that huge poster in our bathroom.
Yeah, we have a huge Pulp Fiction poster in the bathroom.
Some things you just have to. That's compromise, baby.
It's true.
You be shitting and
You be shitting.
and
Oh, I'm not allowed to shit.
that's compromise, baby.
I can't shit in this house.
Girls don't shit.
You're right. I'm gonna shit.
You're right. I think I'm gonna shit. All right.
What is your cheers of the
My
week?
cheers of the week is going to my extended resolutions,
Okay.
which is the Obesius not wish list, but film school.
Yeah.
List of movies that I need. Watch list. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't just say watch list.
Fine.
The Obesius watch list of 2026.
Yeah.
I have like 8 Blu-rays at my house that he let me borrow that I still haven't watched.
Yeah.
And I was cleaning my room a little bit, and I was looking through all.
Let alone the games.
Oh yeah, the games are a whole other thing. But I was going through all these fucking, and I was like, I didn't buy anything. And it's all Blu-rays that he's let me borrow over the years.
Realized.
And I've committed this year to knocking them all out and then giving them back to you.
Okay.
So that's my resolution, but it's also my cheers. Well, it's a cheers to you and the watch list that you've created. And so that's what I've committed to this year.
You can't return them until you give me a full review.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then the games will come after.
Yeah,
I got to work on the movies first. I got to watch.
Yeah. That's
the movies are just they're a smaller investment,
easier
than the games.
commitment. Yeah. Yep.
All right. One last thing. Mm-hmm. Are we ready?
I am ready.
Well, it's time to review these brewskis. So tonight's brew was from Lagunitas. It is their Shugga sweet release. It's a special ale. I don't really know what that means because it's just like a bourbon ale.
They're being really weird about it. I don't know.
Yeah. A special ale.
Yeah.
It's like just a dark, I guess, or an amber ale.
Yeah.
It could just be like an imperial amber ale.
I think I remember them saying about this beer that it was a mistake in their recipe, and that the head, like the brewmaster or like the second in command brewmaster, was tasting it and was like, this is off.
Yeah.
This isn't how it's supposed to be, but I like it.
Yeah.
And so they like kept it as its own separate thing. I think that's the origin story of this beer.
I'm like 100% positive because I've seen it with my own eyes. That happens all the time.
Yeah.
People
Sure.
just rename the beers.
Chemistry is hard.
Now it's something else.
Yeah.
It was going to be this thing, but now it's this thing.
Yep.
And it ends up sometimes being a better beer than what they intended.
Yeah. Happy little accidents.
So speaking of a happy little accident, what would you rate this happy little accident?
I think it's pretty good. I like it. I think the only thing holding it back for me is there's this bit of bitterness on the back end that isn't super pleasant to me, which is out of the ordinary because I tend to like bitter beers. But I think it feels a bit of like a bait and switch with the sweetness, which it's sweet.
It is sweet.
The
I don't know
beer
why
is
they try to
sweet.
say like it's semi-sweet. This is a sweet
It's
beer.
a sweet beer. Sweet beer, and then the tail end of it hits you with a little bit of this bitter punch, I feel.
Yeah.
Which it's not altogether unpleasant, but it's not really what I'm looking for in this beer. I kind of wish it was that one sweet tone that carried you all the way through and was like smoother.
A little maltier.
Yeah. Just like lean into
bitter.
it, you know? So for that reason, I'm giving it 4.5.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it, though. I think it's still very tasty.
Yeah.
Also high ABV, so you taste a bit of that alcohol as well.
I'd even go so far as to say this is like almost like an Imperial West Coast IPA. Like that's kind of what I'm getting. Oh, excuse me. What? It's what happens. I am but a man. I'm getting like double IPA, like and I think that's where that bitterness is coming from.
Yep. It has a bitter tongue on it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't go to Lagunitas for smooth light beers. I mean, everything that I've had from them pretty much has been like bitter, hoppy. Yeah. So I guess this is just par for the course. But yeah, I'm gonna go with a 4, just a straight 4.
Okay,
it's good, but I don't really see myself indulging in this again. So yeah, I'd recommend it if for everything that Obi said. If that sounds good to you, then grab this. But I don't see myself, drinking this again.
Yeah.
So
fair enough.
4 and a 4.5.
That's right.
You think we got it?
I know we got it.
Well, if Obi says we got it, then this episode is over. This has been the One Beer In podcast from myself, Marco Dupa, for Adam Obesius Rodriguez.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you guys for listening. Drink delicious beer and have yourself a beautiful evening.
We love you. This is for last week.
Yeah,
Lost to be